What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. I'm actually just tuning in here to give a little bit of value and talk about how to make your prospects show up, right? So we all have, prospecting, and we all try to get our prospects to show up, but a lot of times they don't, right? A lot of times they no-show you. They don't show up for whatever reason. They have life happen, different things like that. They need to reschedule. Some just completely blow you off, and that's the end of communication with them. It happens to all of us, right? So if we get about, I know some people say 50 to 70% show ratio, I'd be super ecstatic. Some people might say it's higher than that, but generally 50 to 70, I'm totally stoked with. And I'm going to tell you guys 4 ways that how we could get people to show up. I actually ran into this problem earlier today. I had people who didn't show up. I had 4 appointments on the books today. I had 2 reschedule, 1 no-showed me, and another one actually pitched him, and it just wasn't a fit. He wasn't about it, didn't pitch it the right way, different things like that. So, guys, as you're tuning in here, smash that like button, smash that heart button really quick here, and let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're watching live or on the replay, guys. So, I just want to share that into one group. So, anyway, guys, so having your prospect show up, this could be a huge pain in the ass sometimes, right? They have, different things come up, whether it's family, whether that's business, whatever it might be. People just don't show up to these appointments. It's going to happen. Deal with this sometimes. Yeah, or people won't even show up to a podcast show, right? We're trying to get them in front of the right people. So guys, smash that like button, smash that heart button if you're just tuning in. But Saba and I went through this when we had our podcast show, and people won't even show up for that. And we're trying to get them in front of hundreds of people, sometimes 10 people, but we're growing their, their brand, who they are, what's up, Shane, and everything like that. So as you guys are tuning in here, just smash that like button really quick. Let me know if you're tuning in live or on the replay. So I was listening to something today by Nick Robbins, actually on his Instagram, guys. Go follow him at Nick D Robbins, NIKD Robbins. And I mean, obviously, he took this from other people, but he was just talking about how 90 or 10% of what happens, or 10% of life is what happens. Another 90% is how we react, right? So today, with having my 2 appointments rescheduled to next week, having the one no-show me and having the one that was like a 10-minute long failed like trial pitch, whatever you want to call it, it just did not go right from the word go. So I could just pack it in today, right? It's a beautiful Friday in Chicago here. A little cloudy, but nice and cool. Could go out, ride my bike, whatever I want to do. But instead, it's going to be a waste of time, right? The 10% of what happened today was people didn't show up, shit happens, whatever it is. Now I'm going to make up for it, right? I'm going to go back to prospecting. I'm going to go hit up some realtors, hit up some realtors, roofers, some HVAC guys, and then I'm also going to follow up with old leads and then watch Nick's course, actually called Crusader Sales Agency or something like that, or Crusader Sales Training. Super good course for any agency owners out there, for my digital marketer friends. But really quick here are the 4 ways to ensure that people are going to show up to your pitch. First, you got to send them email reminders, right? So Calendly does this automatically, which is nice. You could schedule it for a certain time for them to get one more email reminder follow-up. You could do it manually. You could do it by an assistant, whatever it is. So what I like to do is email the night before and the morning of. If it's going to be a early like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. pitch, usually not 7, I try to avoid that, but like 8 a.m. pitch, I'm going to email them the night before, pretty late at night or early afternoon, then have one more go out late at night. So early afternoon, late at night. And then what I'm going to do is also text them. I'll text them the night before to ensure it, and I'll text them the morning of saying, hey, are we still on for today? I want to, make sure we grow your business by X%, right? Give them that reason to show back up. A lot of these times I'm going from a 2-step process where it's a qualifying call to the pitch. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just, the scheduled appointment because they want to learn more. Then I'm just going to kind of go with, hey, I want to talk about growing your business through digital marketing, through Facebook ads, through Google AdWords, through SEO, through whatever it is, like any type of these digital agency world things that you could do work. Just fill in blank, right? So you want to email them first and email them with value saying, hey, let's grow it. We're meeting at this time. Does this still work for you? Whatever it is. Then you're going to text them, and then you're also going to shoot them that calendar invite, right? Shoot them the calendar invite first to block out their schedule. These aren't in order, by the way. But shoot them a calendar invite. Make sure you have email reminders. Make sure you text them. And then on top of that, you could even set up that. So this last way is a little bit different that I recently heard actually inside of Nick's course. If you guys can tell, like, I love what Nick has to say. I follow him like religiously. It's kind of weird, probably. And if we weren't such good friends, I would say he probably thinks I'm a weirdo. But anyway, guys, if you're tuning in, by the way, what's going on, Shane? What's going on, Saba? Just smash that like button, smash that heart button, guys. Let me know if you're tuning in live or on the replay. Let me know if you're a digital marketer. Let me know if you're I know I have a lot of real estate agents. Let me know what niche you're in. Say digital marketers, say real estate. Let me know what you're working in here. So, yeah, just let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And then here's the last way. So for digital marketers, right, we have so much value. Like, Saba runs a great Instagram business. She knows a ton about Instagram. We're actually taking her on, and we're going to white label her services for one of our clients. We're going to give her whatever her fee is. I think Hector and her worked that out, but whatever her fee is, we're going to pay her that, and she's going to do the services for us. But what no one's really thought about is so many times marketers are going out and begging for these appointments, right? And I heard this earlier today when I was rewatching a Facebook Live. And we're going out and begging for these appointments. We all do it. We're going to do, hey, free consultation, blah, blah, blah. And then it might not add up to something, right? So I want to start veering away from that, and I want to start doing paid consultations, $100, whatever, or like paid strategy sessions. So $10, $100, $50, $250, whatever it is. And you can start paying for this. I know some people who are doing $2,000 strategy sessions, and they booked 22 of them over the last 2 months, making $44,000. Like that, right? So it's definitely one route to go, is going down the paid strategy session. You could start with $100 and see how many people you get in. If it's gaining traction, you can move it up to 200, 300, 400, whatever it is, whatever that number is for you. Because we provide value. We provide a service that they're obviously looking for this for a reason. Why shouldn't we get paid for our expertise, for our time? I mean, in the consulting world, in the real world, this happens all the time. Whether that's Leo Burnett, whether that is Boston Consulting Group, whether that is so there's so many different consulting groups out there, but they're getting paid just for like an hour of their time is going to be a couple $100. And John Logar, who talked about this topic, actually made sense. He goes, if you go up to your dentist and ask, hey, just check out my teeth, he's going to charge you instantly. He's not giving you a free consultation on your teeth. He's going to charge you whatever his price is. If you go up to your accountant and say, hey, I need you just to look over these tax forms really quick, you do free consultations, right? He's going to look at you with 10 heads and think you're nuts. So get out of your mindset, whatever the limiting belief is on free consultations, try to break through it. And I'm going to try and break through it actually this upcoming week or the next week, depending on where we sit client-wise for the month. Because free consultations are great. You're going to get more people in. However, if you do paid, you got to think about this. They're invested into what you say, what you do, everything like that, right? When people put money down, whether it's $1, $10, they're going to show up to the appointment. They're invested in the appointment. They're going to listen to every word you say. And if you provide them with value, you're going to take them through that value ladder, right? You could do a PDF, boom, simple value ladder. PDF, paid hour strategy session, take them to actually be a full digital marketing client. Boom. Simple 1, 2, 3 step value ladder, right? You have your entry level low end offer, you have your middle offer, then you have your core offer where you want to take them to, right? Where you want to send them up the steps. And whatever you do in between, you could do whatever. You could just use the 3 steps. I know last year, Russell Brunson talked about this a lot, was he's starting to keep his back end the same. So let's say your back end is this consultation and then make them a full digital marketing client. You could just switch out PDFs that you use, right? You could do different PDFs. He only is changing out his entry-level offers. So that's changing from .com secrets to expert secrets to the cookbook to 108 split test. All these other things are just entry-level offers because his core offer is to get you into his $25,000 mastermind. Or it's to make that $1 million funnel, right? Those are his core main offers that he wants to get you to. In the middle, you have ClickFunnels. Right, you do the PDF or you do the whatever it is, right? Even 108 split test, he could send that to you via PDF and it would be free, let's say, but he understands the point that if you put some sort of money down because it's the plus shipping and you're willing to pull out that credit card, boom, you instantly are going to be more engaged. You're going to look into his next product, ClickFunnels. He knows that you're willing to buy. You're going to look into that. So that'd be the same thing here. You could do a free PDF, then you could book them to an hour strategy session, or you can make it a $7 PDF, and now you know they're willing to pull out their money, and you could do a $97 strategy session. Like, whatever it is, and you could create that little ladder, and boom, boom, boom. Now I gotta actually talk about this because I kind of like this as I'm going. So guys, if you're liking this so far, smash the like button, smash that heart button. Let me know if you're a digital marketer. Let me know what you do. Let me know your profession. Digital marketer, if you're a real estate agent, if you're an auto mechanic, whatever it is, let me know. But these are some core offers to get people to show up to your appointment, right? So once again, we want to make sure we send a calendar invite. We want to make sure we remind them twice, the day before and the morning of. Text them the night before and the morning of. And then set up paid consulting, right? So you could charge whatever you want for that. You could charge millions of dollars if you believe it's worth millions of dollars, then charge that amount, right? Now, are people going to pay that? I don't know. That could be my limiting belief. But get around that, right? So start charging for paid consultants. I'm going to start definitely doing this when we run Facebook ads to a bot or something like that, and I lead with value, and I can make people just pay me $10, 15, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever it is, just so I get people to show up, and now they're invested. And that's the first part you got to think about this. How do we get them invested into this? Because a lot of times they're just signing up for a consultation. It's like anyone who signs up for something free. If I show up, who cares? If I don't show up, who cares? Right? But now if they're down, if they have some money down, 10 bucks, 5 bucks, they're like, oh shit, I put some money down. I don't want to miss out on that, right? So definitely got to go down that route. I know even if I put 10 bucks down on something, I want the most for that 10 bucks. I'm going to show up to whatever. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work really hard, whatever it is. I'm going to go and, kill it, right? So that's what you got to think about. How do you get people to show up? Paid consulting is definitely a route to go. It's definitely something I'm looking into. If that's 15, 20, 30, 40, 100 bucks, I'm going to start going down that road of setting up paid consultants and then moving up my value ladder to get them to become a full marketing client where what we charge guys, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 for some people, right? So these are some of our options definitely that we could go down. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be interesting, but make sure you calendar invite them, make sure you email them, make sure you text them, and then try to set up some paid consulting, see if it works, because you have some value that these people don't know. Whether that is just building a basic funnel for them, whether that's just road mapping the funnel, basically is all you got to do, where you don't actually go hands in. If you want to go hands on, then charge them an amount for going hands-on just to build a funnel, and then rent the funnel so you make a monthly retainer on it too, maybe. All right, $50 a month, you can keep running this funnel, and then I'll manage it for 100, then I'll do this, whatever it is, right? And just make sure you're charging like that, where it's line itemed versus just one big lump sum. I'm going to start trying to line item things. Because then if they don't want something, I could break it out of there. They could go lower or they could go higher, whatever it is, right? So I'm going to start trying to line item things as well. But these are some just tips from the agency today. Once again, guys, it's Dan from HD Marketing. Give me some likes, give me some hearts. Anyway, have a killer Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. Go schedule some appointments. Go make some money. Everybody have a great day.